channel. It's Anne from Postcards from My Golden Years, and Bella is with me today, little frisky Bella. And today we're going to talk about the things that I cannot live without. Well, there's not a very long list, surprisingly. I like to think I'm high maintenance, but when it comes right down to basics, there aren't really a whole lot of things that I can't live without. So before we get started, have you subscribed to my channel yet? Why not, if you haven't? It's very easy to subscribe. You just click the button below that says subscribe, and there's a little bell next to it. And if you'd like to be notified every time I post another video, just click that little bell and you'll get a quiet little notification either in your email or on your cell phone, letting you know I've uploaded another video for you to watch. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give me a thumbs up so that I know it's a video you enjoyed and that I should make more videos like this. I'm always open to your comments. I'm always open to your suggestions. Now let's get started. Well, if it's morning, one of the first things is, of course, my Keurig machine. I need to have a really good cup of coffee to start the day. And now, at the moment, my favorite coffee is Italian Hazelnut by Barista Prima Coffee House. It is so good. And it does have some artificial flavors in it, but this is about as close as I've come to the best hazelnut coffee anywhere. And it smells so good, and it tastes so good. So that's like one of the top things on my list, especially for waking up no matter where I am. And now on to the next one. Okay, ladies, I know a lot of you can relate to this. You wake up in the morning and you suddenly have a chin hair that's this long, and you didn't have it last night. Where did it come from? How did it grow to be so long? Those pesky little chin hairs. Well, I found this shaver about 11 years ago, and it's called a clean cut shaver. This gets the closest cut possible, and I suddenly decided that the best way to deal with these pesky chin hairs is every morning just go through and shave my face. It exfoliates, it gets off all the dead skin cells, gets rid of any loose chin hairs. No matter where I travel to, this has to always come with me. I always have this vision that one day I'll have to go to the hospital and my husband won't think about the fact that I need my clean cut razor. It's got to come with me. And I'll be sitting in a hospital room somewhere with all those chin hairs growing and growing and growing. Well, this is it. This may even be more important than that cup of coffee. So I think I bought this originally on Amazon, as I said, about 11 years ago. And about every 3 months, I get a new little top for it. The whole top piece comes off, and they send you a blade. I don't remember what the razor cost. I want to say in the neighborhood of $60 or $70. And then the refill blades, the new, I think it's a coil maybe, I forget the actual name of what it is. But that costs, I guess, about $30 or $35. It is so worth it. It is the best shaver that I have come up with in years and years. And believe me, whenever I see something new down the line, I have ordered some of these inexpensive things that I've seen on television or in magazines or online. Nothing compares to this. And Also, ladies, if you're looking for that close shave in the bikini area, I mean, you can literally take it all off with this, and there is nothing like it. I can't say enough. I would not go to a desert island without this, a bunch of batteries, and a few refills, and I'm set. Okay, on that same subject of shaving, if you have never heard of Tinkle Razors, fantastic. And I only learned about these about a year ago. I was watching somebody else's YouTube video, and she was talking about how she shaves her face using this. And it's a tiny little shaver, and basically you sort of like run it sideways down your face, of course without makeup on, and it takes off all the dead skin. It's great for trimming right up here where I always get stray hairs on my eyebrows, and you can literally do your entire face. I generally stand over the bathroom sink and just shave everywhere. And it gets all those loose hairs and dead skin, and your makeup goes on a whole lot smoother after you've done this. And I do this about once a week. These little razors, they come in a package of about 3. And I want to say they were probably under $10 for the entire package. And I have used one. I try to change them maybe once a month. Sometimes I forget, but you can tell when it's dull and just move on to the next one. So this is another, can't live without this one. Okay, next on the list, nail glue. How many of us have been out and broken a nail or cracked a nail or have a hangnail, some problem with our nails, and no nail glue? I tend to wear the press-on nails, or I wear dipping powder nails, and if one of them cracks, it'll drive you crazy if you can't get some nail glue and quickly just glue it right back into place. So I always have a little bottle of nail glue. This happens to be my spare package. I always have one open and one backup, because after a while they dry up, and so you need to have another bottle at the ready. But this, it's another thing. I can't live without nail glue. Okay, next on the list, hair ties. These stretchy little ones that don't ruin your hair. I've got a whole bag full of them. And I've got a couple of these in the car. I always have them in purses. And just about every purse I've got in the closet has at least one of these in the pocket. I mean, here's a cute little one that I picked up in a store. It's a little bumblebee. Let's see if I can get that to focus correctly. No, it doesn't want to focus. There we go. Anyway, if you have long hair or hair that can be pulled back, you never know when you're going to want one of these little hair ties. There were so many times previously where I would be out someplace, or we suddenly go take a walk on the beach and it would be kind of hot, and I just want to get my hair off my neck, off my back, and I didn't have one. And so I'd end up bunching it up and walking with my hand holding my hair up. I learned then, never ever go anywhere without one of these. Even if I take Bella out for a walk, I generally have one of these in my in the pocket of my shorts, so that just in case I need it. Sometimes I even wear them, or wear one on my wrist, so that I've got it. So, but it's definitely on my list of things I can't live without. And another thing that I can't live without, a good pair of sunglasses. These are one of my favorite pair. So I wear them from time to time. But it's good to have a really good pair of sunglasses. These are dark, so they really filter out a lot of the sun. My all-time favorite pair of sunglasses so far are my Chanel sunglasses. My favorite pair of sunglasses in the whole world. And I bought them in Chanel in Paris, and I treasure them. So I generally don't like to travel anywhere without wearing or bringing my Chanel sunglasses. Okay, next item that I can't live without is a good pair of synthetic diamond studs. I have real diamond stud earrings, but I hardly ever wear them. And they're actually a little smaller than these. And I found a store here in Naples called Dana Tyler, and all she sells is, I guess they're cubic zirconia, but they're mounted in 14 karat gold or sterling silver or platinum, covered with gold. They're very, very high quality. I don't like to go out without earrings, and I really like the look of having diamond studs in my ears. So more often than not, I am wearing these. The good thing about having a good pair of synthetic diamonds or cubic zirconia, really good ones, is if you lose them, you don't feel so bad. This is actually my second pair. My husband bought me a pair a few years ago, and about 2 months ago, I was shopping in the grocery store, and when I came out of the grocery store, I was in the parking lot unloading groceries, and I noticed that one of my earrings was gone. And I traced my steps, and I asked at the store, and nobody found it. And I was actually depressed. I mean, they're not inexpensive. I think these were, well over $100 for these. If they were real, clearly they would have been many thousands of dollars. But I'm glad that if I had to lose one, it was one of these as opposed to the real ones. And I do wear the real ones on very special occasions, when mentally only the real diamonds will do. But I couldn't be without my synthetic ones. So, and if you get robbed, better to have someone steal these than have someone steal your real jewelry. These are great for traveling as well. Whenever we're away on trips, I only take my synthetic diamonds, my cubic zirconia, because I don't want to worry about them being in a hotel room and having housekeeping or anybody else lift my jewelry. Okay, next on the list, a magnifying mirror. This one magnifies 20 times. The older I get, the worse my eyes get. If I'm trying to do something with my makeup or look at something on my face, sometimes it doesn't work if I put my glasses on, because then when I sit in front of the mirror with my glasses on and I'm sitting in front of my regular makeup mirror, I just can't get a good look at it. With this little magnifying mirror, which actually has suction cups on the back, so I attach it to my primary makeup mirror, this gives me a good close-up, and when I'm traveling, I bring this in my little makeup bag so that I can put on my eye makeup and not have crooked lines on my eyeliner. So this, I can't live without one of these. Okay, the next item is lipstick. You know, you can wake up anywhere and be having a terrible day, and you can feel like you look like hell, but if wherever you are, you can at least wash your face and put on some lipstick. Lipstick makes me feel human. So I always have to have lipstick or even lip gloss, something with a little color, because it brightens my face even if I don't have makeup on. So this particular lipstick is from Pat McGrath Labs. It's a new color that I just purchased. See how pretty that is? It has become my instant favorite that I definitely wouldn't want to be without for long. And let me see if I can read the name of it for you. It is Fuchsia Perfect 073. One of my favorites. Mascara. Just really one good mascara. This mascara is Giorgio Armani Classico. This is like my new favorite. It goes on so smoothly and it lengthens my lashes. I don't ever get shadows under my eyes. It doesn't flake, and it will literally stay on. If I forget to take my makeup off before I go to bed, when I wake up the next morning, my mascara is right where I put it the day before. So it doesn't have to be that particular mascara, but I've got to have a really good mascara with me. All right, next item, perfume, or something to give myself fragrance. I collect these little roller balls and purse-sized fragrances. First of all, this is a good way, if you don't want to invest in the big bottle of cologne or perfume or eau de toilette, it's a good way to try it. Unfortunately, not all of the companies put their perfumes in these little roll-ons. So here's one, Michael Kors Sexy Ruby. And this is a little roll-on. It's great when I go out. I always have one of these in my purse so that when I freshen up, it may not be the exact perfume that I put on before I left the house, but if I'm feeling like I've lost whatever that was, it's great to just have one of these in your purse. This one is Dolce by Dolce & Gabbana. This one is, I'm almost out of this one. And actually, I think it was Nordstrom. Nordstrom just has a sale selling this exact one for $11. I think I paid like $30. Well, I don't know whether it's just a temporary sale, but check out Nordstrom.com and get one of these. This is really pretty. It's a rose. It's got a lot of rose in it, which I happen to like, a rose type of a fragrance, not too sickeningly sweet, but just a nice light rose fragrance. And it's got other flowers in there. I don't know off the top of my head what they are, but Dolce is great. And then the last one that I grabbed is from Yves Saint Laurent, and it's Mon Paris. And this one's a little spray, which I actually like the roll-ons better, but this one comes as a spray, and this smells delicious too. So I always have at least one of these in my purse, and I actually have a little bowl on the vanity in my bathroom with a whole bunch of these. Whenever I see something that looks interesting that I want to try, generally Ulta or Sephora sells these little roller ball purse size, and they're generally about $25, $30 each. Definitely something you want to take advantage of, especially if you don't want to spend $100 or more sometimes for the big bottles. there it is, the Hershey bar, the basic chocolate Hershey bar. I grew up on these Hershey bars. In fact, when I was a kid, I would take my allowance and ride my bicycle to the 7-Eleven, where you could buy a Hershey bar for a nickel. A nickel. I would buy about 5 or 6 of them, and I'd bring them home, and in the wintertime, I would put them on the windowsill behind my curtain in my bedroom, like my own private little stash, because I love Hershey bars that are cold. And that would be my own private stash. My brothers couldn't get into it. You know, I have had some of the finest chocolates in the world, but when it gets right down to it, the Hershey bar does it for me. I don't think I could live without my Hershey bars. And it's going to be tough. When we move to France in a few years, they don't have Hershey bars there. I'm probably going to have to ship them in from the U.S. and hope that they don't melt on the way. But yeah, I'm a Pennsylvania girl at heart and just can't live without some good old-fashioned Hershey's chocolate when I'm craving chocolate, which happens every day, at least once or twice a day. So there you have it. Those are the things that I just can't live without. What things can't you live without? Be sure to leave me a comment. Tell me what things you cannot possibly exist without having somewhere near you, in your life, in your house, in your purse. So thank you as always for watching this video. I enjoyed making it. It was fun scurrying around trying to think of all of the things that I just can't live without. I hope that you will subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'm trying to build my place on YouTube, and I can't do it without subscribers like you. So if you haven't already done so, look below the video, find the button that says subscribe, give it a little click, and if you'd like to be reminded every time I post a new video, just click that little bell and you'll get a quiet little notification that says so. And give me a thumbs up. If you liked this video, tell me you did. If you've got suggestions on other videos you'd like to see me do, or other things you'd like for me to talk about, we're all in life together. We're all in this together. And many of you are in the same age range that I am. I'm trying to cover all the bases and talk about all of the things that make us who we are. All of the things that are included in reaching this golden time in our lives. So I look forward to hearing from you, and thank you again for watching. See you in the next video. Take care, and bye from Naples, Florida.